Hello, friend. Welcome to your practice. This is Home Body Yoga. Today we're going to be focusing on just the positive. We're going to go over some core, we're going to do some back bends and some twists. But today's all about focusing on positivity and really leaning into that notion, the idea that if we focus on what we want, that's what we're drawn to. So, today's kind of short. We're going to be in our core a lot, so we're going to be drawing on that power from within to change the way we think today. We're going to be on our knees. We're just going to settle in on our knees, finding our breath, focusing on things in our life that are positive, focusing on things in our life that are great and that are working. We're just going to warm up just a little bit. As we breathe in, lift your arms all the way up. As exhale, arch the top of your back and just reach forward. Inhale, arms all the way up again. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, open your chest all the way up and arch back, palms up. Inhale all the way up again. Exhale, back to heart center. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, reach your right arm all the way over to the left side. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, back down to center. Inhale all the way up again. Now reach over to the other side with your left arm now. Inhale, back, both arms up. Exhale, down to center. Inhale, arms all the way up. We're going to twist, reaching back to the right. Back to center. Work with your breath. Inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale, twist the other direction. Inhale, arms all the way back up. Exhale, back to center. Inhale all the way up. What feels good? As you exhale, I want you to find a tabletop position. We're going to go through some cat-cow. Make sure your arms are directly underneath your shoulders. Focus on keeping your knees directly underneath your hips. Just go through some cat-cow motions on your own breath. As you inhale, drive your belly button all the way down. Look up. And as you exhale, go the other direction. Lift your belly button all the way up. If you need to make an adjustment, let's make an adjustment. So let's lift opposite arm and leg. So we're going to lift our left leg and our right arm, and we're going to bring them together. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, bring them together. Inhale all the way up. Exhale together. Focus on staying balanced. Focus on what works. Keep doing this at your own pace with your breath. Really focus on what feels right. When you're ready, take a little cat-cow break with your breath. Now do the other side. Inhale, reach with your left arm and bring it to your right knee. Reach your left arm up. Exhale, elbow to your knee. Keep doing that same motion as many times as you want, as quickly as you want. Not everybody breathes the same. But keep doing that motion with your breath. When you're ready, come back to all four and go through some more cat-cow. Lift it up. And do the same thing again. We're going to go through those knee to elbow. Except this time we're not going to go knee to elbow. We're just going to stay posted up. Just focus on what works. Focus on the positivity. Stay with your breath. Maybe take one more good inhale. And when you're ready, exhale. Back to all four again. We're staying focused on the positivity today. What's been working for you in life? What's going great? Inhale, lift your other arm and your other leg now. You should be lifting your opposite arm and your opposite leg, reaching all the way forward, kicking all the way straight back. Arm and leg should be parallel to the floor. Focus on that goal. Just stay focused on the positive goal, the positive end result. When we stay focused on the positive and we keep our mind focused on what we want, we will receive it. When you're ready, exhale back to all four. Maybe go through a couple cat-cow with your breath. Maybe slow. Maybe take a full breath when you're in cat and a full breath when you're in cow. This is your practice. Focus on what works great. Stay with your breath. Feel the sensations. Focus on what you want from today's practice. Let's go ahead and lift those opposite arm and opposite legs. Let's start with maybe our left leg out. And if you're feeling up to it, bring your left leg all the way around to the side and bring your arm the same way. Try to hold that for as long as you can. Exhale back to straight. Keep those arm and that leg up. Inhale and exhale back down. Inhale up on the other side. Inhale over to that side position variation. So you have your right leg kicked directly out to the side the best you can. And your left arm is reaching out for the left of your mat. Inhale back to center. Keeping your arm and your leg lifted. Now exhale back to all four. Go through a couple more cat-cow. Really focus on that core engagement today. Focus on where that positivity comes from. It comes from deep inside yourself. You have that power within, so today we're really just going to focus on that. And when you're ready, make your way into a plank position. Stay focused on your breath. Exhale back to all four. More cat-cow. Really taking time to meditate on what's working. What's positive in your life? What's positive in your body right now? Roll out your core. A few more cat-cows with your breath. And when you're ready, inhale back to plank. Exhale. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Try to keep your left leg parallel to the floor. Engage your core. Feel the difference. Feel the engagement. Feel where it's coming from. It's coming from inside you. When you're ready, exhale and place it back down. Inhale your other leg up now. What feels good on this side that maybe didn't feel as good on the other side? How does this side work for you? And exhale, put your leg back down. Exhale back to your knees. Just sit back on your knees, sitting up on your knees. Reach up, rise up the way we started. Hands to heart center in a prayer position. Inhale your arms all the way up. And when you exhale, I want you to reach behind you, pointing your fingertips to the back of your mat. Hands are underneath your shoulder. I want you to really open up your chest. Maybe let your head drop back. Stay here and just focus on your breath. If you want to lift your hips up a little bit off your heels, that's okay. If you want to keep your butt down on your heels, that's okay too. Just stay here and focus on your breath. When you're ready, inhale all the way back up to heart center. Exhale to a seated position with your feet out in front of you. Go ahead and lay back. Get comfortable here. Put your arms down at your side. Pull your heels close to your fingertips, and I want you to just lift your hips up into the air for a small little back bend. A little bridge pose. Stay focused. Keep your neck relaxed. Really feel your belly button rising as you inhale and exhale. What works here? Focus on what is feeling great. Exhale, back down. Inhale, lift your feet all the way up to the top. Back is down on your mat. Legs are straight up in the air. Feet are parallel to the floor, but reaching all the way up. Keep your hamstrings engaged. Keep your core engaged so you can keep your legs straight up into the air. And now exhale back down. Place your feet back where they were. Take a second here, take a breath. Now lift your hips up again. And you can stay in that position that we were just in that bridge pose. Or you can maybe interlock your hands underneath your body. And really drive your hips up to the sky and focus on your breath. And when you're breathing, focus on great things in your life. Try to look past the things that we get distracted by and see to the positive. Just a couple more breaths. This is your practice. Focus on what's working. Exhale all the way back down. Inhale, lift your legs all the way up again. Try to plug your heels into the ceiling. Really reach up. Engage your core. Keep your belly button as tight to your spine as you possibly can. Focus on breathing. And exhale your feet back down to the earth. If you want to advance your back bend, you can put your hands by your ears and set yourself up for a full wheel pose. Maybe stop and take a look at the screen so you can see the pose. But you're just driving your hips all the way up. If you're not comfortable with this variation, then just stay in a bridge pose. And exhale all the way back down. And what feels good. Inhale, lift your legs all the way up again. Plugging those heels into the ceiling. Keeping your core engaged. Keeping your belly button as tight down to your spine as possible. Just a couple breaths. And exhale your feet back down to your mat. Keep your knees together and let's just twist over from side to side with our breath. Inhale over to one side, exhale, inhale over to the other side. Maybe you lift your feet up. Maybe you rotate your hips around, a little bit of a circular motion, using your mat, using the floor to massage your lower back a little bit. Maybe you bring the bottoms of your feet together and let your feet come down to your mat and open your hips up a little bit for a second. Whatever it is, I just want you to stay focused on your breath. Stay focused on what's working. If you get distracted, that's okay. Come back to the positive. Stay focused on your breath. Stay focused on the sensations that you're feeling right now. The positive connection that you have with your mind, the positive connection that you have with your body. Just a few more breaths. When you're ready, just lay out flat. Lift your right knee up to your chest and really hug it in, and twist over to the left side. Kind of a twisted fallen tree pose. Try to keep your straight leg as straight as you can. Don't strain. Exhale back to center. Bring both your legs in, hug them into your chest. And drop your right leg now. And twist over to the other side. Focus on the sensations. Focus on how this is making you stronger. Focus on how you're connecting to pretty much everything when you're in your daily practice. Focus on all the wonderful things in your life. Focus on your family. Focus on the people who love you. With every inhale, with every exhale. Let's come back to center. And just kind of rock around a little bit. Bring both of our knees in. Give ourselves a nice little hug. Think about all the positive things that you've just done for your body today. Now, if you wanted to move into more practice, that's amazing. Keep breathing, keep moving. There are more videos on my channel. But if you want to move into meditation, then I encourage you to sit up. Find some sort of a comfortable seated position. Maybe grab a cushion to sit on. And I'd love for you to join me for a meditation where we can focus on the positive things of our life. And we can really dig into making a positive difference for ourselves and how important that is for everybody else. When we do yoga, we're connecting our body and our mind with every breath. Every time we're focusing back to the sensations we're feeling. That connection is what strengthens us. But connection implies some sort of a separation. But our body and our minds have never been separate. All of the nerves that send signals all the way up to our brain are in fact our brain. Our brain reaches all the way down into our body, just the same way our heart reaches all the way down into our body. The way we send blood into the tiniest little capillaries of our body, our brain does the same thing with nerves. So there is an absolute interwoven connection between our mind and our body that is one. And so today I want to focus on the positive in our lives, the behavior that we've experienced that was positive, ways that we can be more positive. We have a tendency to want to separate ourselves or draw towards something or to just stay neutral. So today we're just going to focus on building that neuroplasticity for positivity. Because when we focus and we meditate, we can physically change our brain. Those tiny little nerves that connect all the way into our body. Just like muscles, we can train them. We can rewire our brains to see things more positively, to find opportunities in places that seem dark. We can be a bright, shining light for someone in our life when they're feeling sad. That's what our yoga practice is all about. So I encourage you to sit here and continue to focus on all the positive things in your life, all the ways other people have positively affected you, all the ways that you can positively affect others. I encourage you to meditate for as long as you can. I thank you so much for your time. Namaste.